and welcome to the very first edition of Washington Talks. I'm your host, Ron King, and in our studios today we have as our guest Washington County, PA Library System Coordinator Jessica Miller. Jessica, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Ron. It's a pleasure to be here.
Hey, Washington County, PA Library System Coordinator. That is a mouthful. You must be very important.
No, not really.
Did they give you like a lot of keys? My grandma used to say, if a person is important, they'll carry a lot of keys. Do you have a lot of keys?
I just have 5.
Well, okay. Judge for yourself the importance here. Jessica, today's program is being produced in the Media Center, if you will, of Citizens Library right here in Washington, PA. Now, until a few weeks ago, I didn't even know Citizens Library had a Media Center. How did this all come about, Jess?
Well, I'm glad you asked. We didn't have a media center until a few weeks ago. It's something that we've been working on for a little while now. We received a LSTA grant from the Institute of Museum and Library Services, as administered by the Pennsylvania Department of Education through the Office of Commonwealth Libraries and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania Commonwealth Governor.
No wonder you wrote it down. That's worse than the Washington County, Pennsylvania Library System Coordinator business. Jessica, I understand that the Media Center is available to the general public. Is this correct?
Yes, we're open by appointment currently. So if anybody has any interest in coming in and making a video or an audio file, we would love to have you.
Is there any charge for the people who might want to use this facility, Jessica?
No, there's no charge associated with it. If you have any props, we ask that you bring those in, and you should bring in a USB flash drive to save your files on. But that's yours to keep, and you'll take it out with you.
Okay, now I want to do this program. It's called The Elephant in the Room. Should I bring my own elephant?
Yes. Bring your own elephant. Although you might want to check with the library staff first, because I don't think that our elevator is weighted for elephants.
Okay. Jessica, I would imagine that students and teachers also might be some of the people that would want to use a facility like this.
Oh, definitely. The concept for the One Button Studio was actually developed at Penn State, and they use it for a lot of student instruction purposes. So we're happy having students or teachers who would like to come in and make videos for their classes, or do any sort of preparation work for any sort of classes that way too.
Okay. I suppose the library itself will be able to use the media centers to produce training videos for the 14 other libraries that are in the county library system. Is that correct?
Oh, definitely. We've already been working on making quite a few videos for the libraries, for everything from some of our Finch robots to our 3D printers.
Robots? You're making robots in this room?
No, we're learning how to program the robots.
Well, that's nifty. I like that idea. Yeah. Jessica, you told me that the Media Center has a one-button studio, quote unquote, developed by Penn State. How does a one-button studio work?
The one-button studio that Penn State came up with is really a wonderful system. It enables people without a lot of background in video production to come in and make a video all of their own. Basically, you take a USB stick and you plug it in. It handles the lights and the camera for you, and when you're ready to record, you press a button, and it counts you down from 5, and when you're ready to stop, you press the button again, and it saves everything in your flash drive, and you're all set.
Well, that's cool. It's kind of like Stable's Easy Button or something like that.
Yes.
Which we are using right now. You pressed the button and jumped into the frame of the picture, and we're off to the races here with our first program. Did this business media center, did it cost a lot of money, Jessica?
It wasn't too expensive, but it was about $10,000 or so.
Okay, now that money can be utilized not only by Citizens Library, but the other libraries in the system also.
Oh, definitely, yes. We encourage all of the library staff to come in if they are interested in making any sort of videos or any audio recordings, so we think it's going to get a lot of use.
Well, I suppose novices and even experts, obviously experts, could be able to use this equipment quite easily, couldn't they?
Yeah, I think it's going to be Definitely experts could, but the novices are where it's going to really shine because it's going to enable people to come in and make content that they weren't able to make before.
Okay. You also mentioned before our program here that the Media Center has audio recording equipment. I guess if someone wanted to do their own podcast, they might be able to do it here also, an audio podcast.
Oh, definitely. We have currently one vocal mic that is available in addition to soundboards and a couple instrumental mics. So people can come in and they can record any sort of stories or any sort of interviews that they might be interested in.
That is great. The teenage boy down the street has a heavy metal group that he's been practicing in his garage. Should I send him up here?
Oh, please do.
Really?
Yes, we do have sound panels along the walls to help diminish any sort of echoes. But we also have a keyboard in place. If they have drums or guitars, they are welcome to come and plug into, electric guitars can be plugged into our sound mixers. But we do have a couple of instrumental mics, so we would be happy if you'd like to come in and make a single.
Boy, okay, I'll tell the kid down the street. Having Metallica here at Citizens Library. The older folks especially will just really enjoy that programming.
Yes, well, Citizens Library was built as a bomb shelter, so we do have a little bit of sound protection, at least from the upper floor.
I guess so. They did that so they can't hear the bombs, I guess. So anybody could use the studio if they wanted to, but they'd probably need an appointment, right?
Yes, the best way to come in to use the center is to send me an email. My email is jmiller@itlib.org, O-R-G.
Say that again for broadcasting
Sure.
sake.
So it's jmiller, Jmiller, at citlib, so citlib.org.
.org, not .com.
No.
What about a phone number? They might not remember it, but they can always look in Citizens Library on their computer in Washington, PA, and find the number too. But what is the phone number to call?
It's 724-222-2400, and my extension is 236.
236. You have that, all you heavy metal enthusiasts out there. Well, Jessica, I see our time is just about up for this limited edition, yeah, pun intended, for a library of Washington Talks. Thank you so much for being our guest today.
Oh, well, thank you so much for having me.
It was fun. And so, on behalf then of Jessica Miller from Citizens Library in historic Washington, PA, this is Ron King saying so long till we catch you next time on Washington Talks.